Hello, and welcome. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna be honest here. So, we're gonna do a Let's Play of Final Fantasy X, one of my personal favorites, but the HD remaster. Okay. Well, I've got, as you can see, they've, if you're not familiar with the HD remaster, they've updated the water textures and everything. You can definitely tell from the main menu what all's changed too, which I think that's pretty dang spiffy. So, let's go ahead and get right on into it. Now, there's two options that it presents you, standard and expert. I like to go with expert. I've only tried it once before, but it ended up working out really to my benefit almost. But here we are. And now the differences between those two is the expert, you kind of get to take your characters wherever you want to, whereas the other one, the original, or the standard, you can only go with the set path at the beginning and then you can branch out. And I'm going to be honest, this is not a blind play. I've definitely played a lot of 10, but I'm going to be quiet and let this scene play out.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Who you gonna call? Okay, so we are in this weird little boat, or on top of the deck of the weird little boat thing. Don't know if that's water. It looks like water. And there's crowd. I'm gonna make this kind of like a speed play. I'm not gonna do everything in the entire game. I'm not gonna farm for the celestial weapons, and if I do it, it might be off screen, or it may be its own episode in itself. But yeah.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
And now, here's where I'm going to trigger some people. I call it Titus, because Titus sounds dumb. I know Titus is the original way to do it, but Titus sounds cooler because it's more like tide and water, and it fits in with the whole theme. Teed, and not so much.
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this.
No, you
That will
played
mean
it.
it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's walking the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
Are we just gonna ignore the fact that she has a fashion style that's mixed between Daphne and Fred from Scooby-Doo? She's got the orange scarf and the purple dress. Alright.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Ooh. Shiny.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jet, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Apes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Apes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Now, I have a reason for doing this. There is something you can do to get some potions early on. I'm trying to remember who to talk to. It's been a while. Let's talk to this guy. I know it's a girl that's dressed in that attire, but I don't know how to trigger that. Because by the time you're supposed to get to it, now they say that animals have the sixth sense when something's about to go down. I'm not calling people animals, but maybe we got the same thing. Maybe it's just anxiety. Maybe that's why that guy's passed out. There she is. There we go. You get her a way into the game, she gets you a potion. times 2!
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late.
For a PS...
Hey, let go of me.
For a PS2 remaster, this game is absolutely gorgeous. And here's why. The look of whoosh on his face is priceless. I mean, people are getting slaughtered, but it's still priceless. I'm just going to point this out. He survived a fall from well over a football field in length in a vertical direction. And he's fine. Just had to shrug off his head a little bit.
Warren! What are you doing here?
I was waiting.
What are you talking about?
He was waiting. That's all he was talking about. I need to stop talking back to the characters. That doesn't help me, and it doesn't help you. Oh yeah, quick note, the area around me, that you see, like here, and here, somewhere, yeah. That is subject to change at any point during this, because I'm learning how to use GIMP, which I've never really been a graphic designer at all, ever. But, yeah, it'll change. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
out of all the Final Fantasy protagonists, Titus is probably the most crybaby, if not one of the easy top 5.
Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look. We call it sin.
Sin?
Take it.
Picks him up and the sword at the same time.
A gift from Jet.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
Like I said, I'm going to try to speedrun it, so I'm going to breeze through the combat system. If I can show you something cool that I found out, I will. But as of right now, I'm just trying to hustle.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
The one's behind me? No, the one's in front. Because you don't want to backtrack. It makes sense. What bums me out is I bought this on Steam and it doesn't have an option to switch Japanese or English voice vocals. So we're stuck with the English version, which is okay. That's what I grew up with. So I'm fine with it. I mean, I'm not one of those type of people.
Get out of my...
Some can't.
This is weird because I'm doing it on an Xbox 360 controller. Very weird. And Titus has his. Spiral cut, this one's pretty easy. That's one thing I like about this game is it gives you the option to, not really the option, it gives you the super power weapon, or super skill, that would be a better term, called an overdrive, which is different depending on the character and what that character does for your team. And my health's getting pretty low, but I'm not going to use potion because all this thing is doing is using Gimme. And if you've ever played an RPG, it just takes your health and times it, or multiplies it by 0.25. Which is the same thing as dividing it by 4. Say, I'm teaching you math. That's what I've never understood is you can't go this way. There's space to walk through there. There's space to walk through there. But the collision, I'm gonna let you go through it. And we're at about 20 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep each episode around 20 to 30 minutes, if possible. We'll be done in about 120 episodes. Huh. Yeah. Well, let me know what you think. And I've started another playthrough to test what the PC port is able to do, and it's able to let you use a bunch of cheats and everything, which is cheaters, of course. But I'm probably not going to end up doing it this playthrough, because once you do it, you can't undo it. Okay, that one's the one we just did, I assume. The date is wrong. No, it's right. Okay. Cool. Well, hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching.